Light levels, light intensities are positive, and therefore we have modulation methods that only use positive signal values, positive light intensities. And then the problem comes, how do we do that in an efficient way? And there are reasons to think of whether we can convert an OFDM signal, orthogonal frequency division multiplexing signal, that has many different frequency components, convert that into a signal that is non-negative, that only has positive light intensities. An ACO OFDM is an example of that. Flip OFDM is another example. Maybe you have read papers that compare these two and say, well, there are two different recipes to create them, but probably their performance may be the same. Well, I like to prove, and we have proved in a scientific paper, that they are exactly the same. Flip OFDM is exactly the same as ACO OFDM, except for a small twist. And please take that twist very literally. A phase rotation over 180 degrees, just like in Flip OFDM, where you take a first transmission, then flip the polarity and do a second transmission. But instead of that, if you add a gentle phase rotation, you get ACO OFDM. So, it's no longer surprising that the performance of Flip OFDM and ACO OFDM are so similar, because mathematically they share the same framework. And that idea also allows us to simplify the implementation of ACO OFDM, because we can just implement it as Flip OFDM with FFT sizes that are only half the size of the original FFT with ACO OFDM. So we shrink the complexity, we make it more efficient in creating, we prove that the performance is equivalent, and that maybe there's not a need to list them all as separate modulation methods, but just see that they are the same except for that small twist. Do you want to know the details? Maybe you search for continuous phase Flip OFDM, because that's exactly the twist that we make. We rotate the phase such that after copying and flipping, the phase continues in a smooth, continuous way with all the advantages. But if you like to be led through the derivation, stay tuned.